What up, world? Welcome back, people. I am Dwayne Langham. This is the Ave, Yolo Ave, the road least traveled. And you just tuned in for another live YouTube broadcast. Hope you are having a fantastic Friday. We're going to make it a fundamental Friday. We're going to build up. So you saw the topic. Truth is, you're not ready for it. What am I talking about? Anything that you desire that you do not have in your life, it's going to be a hard pill to swallow. You're not ready for it. That's why you don't have it. You see, we often hear the phrase, when we think about hard times, God will never give us anything that we cannot handle. So the funny thing is that our human mind personifies that to say that the challenges, we will never be giving anything we're not strong enough to handle. But it actually goes both ways. Did you know that it's actually referring to the positive, the desires, the wants? You may even see them as needs. You will not receive it if you're not ready for it. You don't have it because you're not ready for it. There's some responsibility in that. What do I mean? How is that possible? I talk about it all the time. You put your energy to it, you put your words to it, you can have whatever it is that you want instantly. Bring it into your life. God's giving you that power. You have that infinite abundance, right? And then I'm sitting here telling you that you're not ready for it. Doesn't that sound like a conundrum, a riddle? So riddle me this, how do you get ready? Well, what you got to understand is that the second that you want it, the second that you desire it, by default, by the divinity bestowed in your blood and the beat of your heart every day that you wake up a human being on this earth, you have it, it's granted. Now, why doesn't it show up manifested? Why isn't it in your world? Because you're not ready. Now I said that, but what do I mean by that? What I mean is that you need to be aligned with that. You see, as humans, we have such deep intricacies to our personality, to our identity, to our persona, to our ego, to everything. It's not so black and white. So let's start with one of everybody's favorite topic, money, abundance. What you mean I'm not ready for it? I'm ready to get this money. I'm ready to have my dollars right. I'm ready to pay off some debts. I'm ready to leave something for my kids. I'm ready to set up a legacy. But are you? So now think about it. Whatever the figure is, you want $100,000 and don't have it. You want $1 million and don't have it. You want $1 billion, so on and so forth. Whatever the number is, you don't have it. Why is that? Well, if you were to have it, and there's proven examples. I mean, just look at the lottery winners. They say after 5 years, the average is back broke. If anything, worse than where they were before. There's so much involved in our energy, and I really mean this, our energy, our alignment, your spirit, chakras, all that good stuff. Whatever you study, believe in, philosophy, it's real. You see, if I were to write you $1 million check, do you know how many things would change in your life? Yeah, sure. Bills will go away. Pressure will go away. The type of pressure you're used to in struggle and lack. But now in abundance, you have new pressure. Can you think of it? Okay. So you go out, buy some things, get some nice things. Now you've got status. Now the you that you know yourself to be is different. Now people, others, are looking at you differently, and by God, what will they think? You know what I say about that, the tribe. So you may say, like, that ain't no big deal. Like, okay, I'm gonna be fly. All right, people gonna know I got money. What's that mean? Well, okay. How does that impact you if you see, one, what is your conversation with money in abundance? Is it hard to come by? That doesn't align with a millionaire. Somebody with $1 million sitting around, some money you can't count through one day, $1 at a time, is not worried about where their bills are gonna get paid, where that money is gonna come from. They're also not feeling like money doesn't grow on trees or it's hard to come by, depending on especially what they did to get it, which I assert is giving value, which is what I always preach and tell everybody. You got to give value to get it back. So, but if your mindset says that, you got to rob, cheat, steal, do something illegal, if nobody has it, you got to be fortunate, lucky, or I'm just unworthy. Some people, the small guy, the little guy, some people's got to work hard, delayed gratification. Maybe it's just not in the stars. Maybe I just wasn't destined to have that life, or, when God wills, it'll be there. That's forgetting that he willed it as soon as you were born, as soon as your heart started beating in your mom's womb. So why don't you have it? Well, where do your thoughts align with money? That's the first thing. Then once you have the money, would you have a fear? Would you be worried about who's looking at you differently and why? Would you be worried about being a target? You may have grown up in an environment, an area where people with money was suckers. People with money was a target. People with money was foreign, not familiar. So how do you now relate to all your friends, family, people who know the struggle? How do you relate to your community? How do you relate to being a leader now that everybody sees you as successful? Now that everybody sees you as needing to be a philanthropist and their judgment on what you need to do with your money? Are you spending it right? Are you worthy? Do you deserve it? Are you starting to get the picture of what I'm saying here? Love. Maybe you want a partner. That's a good one. So you want that partner to have kids, have a family, or just have somebody to join you along your journey, right? Nothing wrong with that. We all deserve love, most certainly. We all want companionship, absolutely. Why don't you have it? Why can't you find it? Well, what's your context about sharing your life? What's your context about selfishness? Selflessness, the opposite of that. What's your context about how a man and woman are supposed to be? What does a relationship look like? What does sharing everything, sharing your life, sharing your thoughts, sharing your experiences look like for you? Do you align with that? Is there room in your life for you to share with someone else, to have a partner, to split the bills, the rent, the responsibilities, to bring children to life? Is that even your goal? Kind of get the idea. Whatever it is that you don't have in your life, it's because you're not aligned with it. You are not ready to have that yet. What if God, the universe, whatever you believe in, gave you exactly what you wanted and you got that partner? But it comes out, you got some stinking thinking. And you think that they're supposed to be your boyfriend, girlfriend. They're supposed to be your husband, wife. You hear that that titlement, that property? They need to operate this way, think this way, act this way. My woman better be happy to come and clean up my house, cook, sit at home, raise these kids. They better be happy for that. Is that what it is? Is that the role that's supposed to happen? You know? My man's got to be ready to take care of me. I should be able to sit back and do nothing. Be provided for. Don't matter how I treat him. If I don't build him up and believe in his dreams and support him and be willing to go through the journey in the trenches to get there. Is that the case? You know, I can go on with examples all day, but what I really want you to get and understand, because behind this responsibility is the power to change that. And aside from that is the peace to accept what is absolutely perfect. You don't have that money yet because you're not ready for it. Because it might tear you apart and leave you worse off than you were before. Right now, you're in the place where you have the lessons, the opportunity to experience, to grow, fortify, and mold yourself to be ready to be a millionaire, to be in a life of abundance. It doesn't add up. You can't have abundance, but you believe money don't grow on trees. You can't have a partner if you believe that relationships only look a certain way. I should only have to share this. I've never been in a long-term relationship. I've never been accountable. I've never been a person of my word, in integrity, able to be committed, able to be dedicated. I just want to give you the opportunity to look in your life, take responsibility for what you don't have of your desires and see what it is. Really dig deep. It may not be a pretty conversation, but really dig deep and look at what is there. What is involved? What is the difference? What do you look like? That's the declaration, remember? Sending out for what it is that you want. What do you look like on the other side? What do you look like in a relationship? What do you look like as a parent with a wife or mother of your children, whatever your lifestyle plans are? What do you look like as a millionaire? How do you spend your money? Do you flaunt and brag about your money? Do you give back your money? Do you let people know that you have money? Does it say something about you to have money and nice things? What are you saying about the people in your life, community, the world that have money? What are you saying about the people that have relationships? What are you saying about the people who have good health? Whatever the case is, whatever it is your desires and wants are, I assure you, the only one reason you do not have it right now at this very moment is because you are not ready. And on the other side of that, confusion, missing, or whatever has that not in your life, is you being victorious. Is you figuring out, so yeah, you got to swallow this pill. You got to really self-eval, see what's in there. Why don't I have that abundance? What do I really believe in? Not what I want. Everybody wants something, but what am I ready for? What do I believe in? Because how you look let me give you an example, right? Alignment, right? So as you know, I'm on a journey losing weight. I'm about 20. I'm down to 270, by the way. An update for everybody. I'm on a journey to get down. Originally it was 100 pounds was my goal. I've lost about 80. Yeah, I can math. I've lost 80. And along that way, now, you know, my clothes are a bit looser. It's Under Armour. Things aren't fitting as tight. So now look at it. Say 60 pounds ago, would I have been able to get into these clothes that I wanted to get into? Nah, it wouldn't fit. It wouldn't have aligned. I'd be walking around with my little brother's shirt on. I'm an only child. But my point is, that's the alignment. You're not ready for that. Even right now, I got another 20 pounds to lose. I can't go get an extra medium shirt. I'm still 6'3". I'm still 270. I'm not a small guy. That's not going to work. That's not in alignment. So while my health goals, you have to imagine, I've been doing this for 15 years. It took me 15 years exercising, working hard. This muscle didn't just come up in the last year. I've been in the gym putting in work. I know what I'm doing in the gym. Very health conscious. Your boy's an athlete. But I wasn't getting on the diet. Until I got to that, I saw no progress. I yo-yoed. I was essentially wasting my energy. But no, learning lessons along the way. But now that I'm in this place and I've gotten control of things, I've gotten disciplined, my conversation with food, maybe your conversation with money. Now that I got that in control to say, well, I can eat at these times. I don't need to eat. What is hunger? What's best for my body? Food for fuel, not for fun and flavor. And now I'm losing weight. Now I'm aligning with it. And guess what? The transverse on the other side, now those clothes that I used to have to wear because that was my size is now foreign to me. Baggy, sagging off me, doesn't fit at all, just waving in the wind like a tent. I no longer align with that. I see myself in pictures. Who is that guy? Yeah, go watch my videos. Who is that guy? Dang, for real? I look like that? It doesn't align anymore. Now I'm coming into this and I'm loving what I see every single day. This is what I've always wanted. But 15 years, I didn't align with it. It wasn't for me. I was not ready for it. Now that I got the tools, I'm ready for it. Anyway, that's my own personal example. So when do you want to start having what it is that you want? When do you want to be ready for your desires? Well, there's no time like the present, fam. Nobody's going to come in and do it for you. These questions are going to have to be answered. That pill is going to have to be swallowed. Otherwise, you'll never be ready. First step to solving a problem is admitting that you have a problem. So I think today is the best day of your life. Today is the first day to the rest of your life. That journey can start now. Getting abundance, that starts now. Getting the health you want, that starts now. Getting the love that you want, that starts now, today. And in the meantime, I'll be right here on the app, looking good, sexy, and all that stuff. Wishing you the best and only success. Peace.